Everyone loves enjoying nature with their family. Maybe you've done it too. A peaceful trip, fresh air, and beautiful views. But what if everything suddenly turns into chaos? A calm day turns into a nightmare. Heavy storms, floods, and no way out. Yes, nature can be breathtaking, and sometimes heart-stopping. Today we'll show you some real moments where nature shocked everyone. Let's dive in. Are you one of those people who say they're not afraid of lightning? You know, the ones who shrug it off and claim, "Oh, a little thunder doesn't scare me." Well, after watching this video, you might just change your tune. We live in an age of technology where the second something wild happens, people whip out their phones to capture it. Picture this. Dark, ominous clouds are rolling across the sky, and one guy decides to start recording. He's barely hit the record button when, boom, a deafening roar of thunder echoes, and a bolt of lightning crashes down, striking the water nearby. The sound alone is enough to make your heart skip a beat. It's absolutely chilling. Now just imagine for a second. What if that lightning had struck a person or something else? The devastation would be unthinkable. Trust me, this moment is as terrifying as it sounds, and it's a stark reminder of nature's raw, untamed power. Imagine waking up one morning, stepping outside your house, and discovering your entire neighborhood has been swallowed by molten lava. Every home, every belonging, gone, reduced to ashes. How would that make you feel? The shock, the helplessness, the heartbreak. That's exactly what happened in 2018 in a small town in Hawaii. While people were sleeping peacefully in their homes, a volcano erupted, sending rivers of lava streaming down the mountain. It engulfed everything in its path: trees, plants, houses, turning a quiet community into a fiery wasteland. To an outsider, it might look like a scene straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster, but for the people living there, it was all too real. Imagine standing there, watching your home consumed by glowing, unstoppable lava. Put yourself in their shoes. If your house was in that town, in that moment, what would you feel? It's a chilling thought, one that hits you right in the gut. A strong breeze can feel refreshing, right? For a lot of us, it's a welcome change, maybe even a favorite part of the day. But what happens when that breeze turns into a wind so powerful it can sweep away something as heavy as a car? Take a look at this jaw-dropping video from Japan. You'll see winds so intense they make you rethink everything you thought you knew about nature. In the footage, a car is literally lifted off the ground and tossed around like it's nothing. These ferocious gusts tear through everything in their path, making buildings, debris, and anything else look as flimsy as paper or dust. It's hard to believe, but this is nature at its most terrifying. One minute, it's beautiful and serene. The next, it's a full-blown disaster. This video will leave you stunned, wondering just how powerful the world around us can be. Tornadoes are among the most destructive forces on Earth. When they spiral out of control, they can obliterate entire cities, and nothing, not a single thing, can stand in their way. These twisting columns of wind can become so ferocious that they sweep up even the heaviest objects, hurling them into the sky like they're weightless. Have you ever seen a tornado toss an airplane around like it's a piece of paper? Believe it or not, something like this happened in Russia. Picture this. The weather suddenly turns menacing. Fierce winds kick up, morphing into a raging storm. Then, in a terrifying twist, that storm transforms into a monstrous tornado, one of the largest in history. This beast roared through an airport, shaking planes parked on the tarmac and lifting them into the air as if they were mere toys. According to reports, this single tornado wrecked aircraft worth a staggering $2.2 million, leaving them mangled and unfit to ever fly again. It's a chilling reminder of just how powerful and unpredictable nature can be. One moment, everything's calm. The next, a tornado turns your world upside down. Imagine you're visiting a snowy city, maybe somewhere up north, and out of nowhere, an icy flood engulfs everything. What would you do? In 2018, the people of Boston lived through exactly that. A disaster so unreal, it felt like something out of a movie. This wasn't just any flood, it was an ice flood caused by a brutal bomb cyclone storm that slammed the Northeast. Freezing floodwaters surged through the city, pouring into homes, seeping into cars, and turning everything into a frozen wasteland. Normally, if there's a flood, you might step outside, assess the damage, or at least move around. But in Boston, the situation was so dire that people were practically frozen in place inside their own homes. The icy water, mixed with snow and slush, made it impossible to step outside without risking getting stuck or worse. Streets turned into rivers of ice, with dumpsters floating down roads and cars encased in frozen floodwater. The National Weather Service reported that Boston's tide gauge hit a record-breaking 15.16 feet, the highest since the blizzard of '78. Firefighters waded through waist-deep icy water to rescue stranded residents, and the National Guard was called in to save families trapped in their homes. It was chaos, unlike anything you'd expect, even in a city used to harsh winters. Picture yourself in that moment, trapped indoors, watching the world outside freeze over, unable to escape. It's the kind of nightmare that makes you realize just how unstoppable nature can be. Fog might seem harmless, but sometimes it's nothing short of a disaster. This video from New Ireland proves it. Picture this. On a bridge, not one, not two, not three, but 40 cars crash into each other, all because of fog. The fog was so thick that one car slammed into another, and then others kept piling in. Drivers couldn't see the accident ahead because of the fog, so they crashed too. Every car that came down that road was doomed to join the pileup. One by one, 40 cars became part of this massive accident, and everything was completely wrecked. This fog-caused crash was absolutely huge. A terrifying reminder that even something as simple as fog can turn deadly in an instant. Imagine you've ordered a sleek, shiny car from another country, and it's being shipped to you across the ocean. But what happens if that ship, loaded with cars, gets caught in a raging storm in the middle of the sea? This video shows exactly that. A ship packed with cars, rocking back and forth like a kid's swing in a violent storm. It looks like all those cars are about to tumble into the water and be completely destroyed. Recently, something like this happened during winter, and it's enough to shake any car lover to their core. Picture this. A ship carrying brand new cars, your dream ride among them, gets hit by a storm at sea. The waves crash in, flooding the cars with water. In the freezing cold, that water turns to ice inside the vehicles, transforming them into giant popsicles. Take a look at the seats. They're practically frozen solid like slabs of ice. The entire top of the cars is covered in a thick layer of frost. If you're a car lover who ordered one of those cars, seeing your prized possession in this state would probably give you a heart attack. It's a devastating sight. No car enthusiast should ever have to witness their dream car turned into an icy wreck. Scientists and researchers from countries all over the world travel to Antarctica, searching for new discoveries in one of the harshest places on Earth. The temperature there can plummet below -60 degrees, colder than you can even imagine. This video shows just how grueling it is for researchers to move from one unit to another in this frozen wasteland. It looks like they're staring death in the face just to make it back alive. And don't even talk about the winds in Antarctica. Those icy gusts are so ferocious they could sweep a person away in a single second, leaving no trace, not even a body to be found. Yet despite the danger, these brave researchers put their lives on the line to come to this deadly place, uncovering its mysteries. It's almost unbelievable what they endure to push the boundaries of science. In 2018, Italy was hit by such heavy rainfall that the Mediterranean Sea swelled with so much water it unleashed a monstrous flood. This wasn't just any flood, it devastated the city of Genoa, leaving it in ruins. It's hard to believe, but this disaster cost Italy a staggering $1 billion in damages. Properties, cars, and assets were swept away like they were nothing more than kids' toys caught in a raging river. This flood was one of the worst disasters to ever hit, causing not just massive property loss, but also heartbreaking loss of life. It's a chilling reminder of nature's power. Thank God we're safe here in the USA, far from such chaos. When it rains, sometimes little hailstones start falling too. Most people find them exciting, even fun to watch. But when those hailstones get out of control, they can wreak havoc and become downright dangerous. Not everyone thinks hailstorms are a thrill, especially after seeing this video. Picture this. A guy's driving his car when out of nowhere, rain starts pouring down. Then a hailstorm kicks in. But this isn't your average hailstorm. It's way beyond normal. The hailstones are so big and fierce they crack the car's front windshield. The back windshield? It doesn't just crack. It shatters completely, collapsing right into the car. Sometimes these hailstorms are nothing short of a nightmare, turning a simple drive into a terrifying fight against nature's fury. If I told you your favorite athlete got caught cheating, recorded on camera for the world to see, you probably wouldn't believe it. Well, it's happened. Click on this video and you'll see it with your own eyes. Proof that even the best can fall. Stay safe out there.